All right, people, it's now time for your Friday SamMobile Weekly Roundup. Oh boy, I'm looking forward to this one. I'm definitely looking forward to this one. As you can see by the title, we ain't going to focus on anything else but what is absolutely necessary, which is our 1 week full impressions, 1 week review live before we give you the production videos of both the Galaxy S22 Ultra and, of course, the S22 Plus. Yeah, we've been running them since the 10th of February, man. It's been a week. That was on a Thursday. Had them semi kind of properly set up on the Friday a week before, which obviously, if you were at the live stream, you would have seen it. But now we've really dug it in, especially this Ultra has been the one that's been really getting pushed and pulled. This has really been getting pushed and pulled. This has been getting run down. So if you've not been following me on Twitter, Lover of Tech, BA, yep, you've been seeing all my findings that's been there. But we're going to go into it live and really delve in and dig into it, which should be really good. But yeah, I'm excited to get this one under the way. We've got the 3 camera angles so you can really see everything in its nice glory. Then you can really get all the angles that you want from it, man. Yeah. Sorry, but that's what was taking a bit of time. I wanted to make sure that the setup was looking crispy and was put together really nice to give you the best experience visually and also audio wise. That in mind, we are streaming this in 4K UHD. So we want to make sure that you're getting the best stream quality possible. So if you do have, firstly, the bandwidth, if you've got the internet bandwidth, and especially if you're on unlimited data, we're going to be here for at least an hour, slightly over. This one might be a bit longer because we are doing a full, near enough review recap. All the articles, all the videos, all the speculations, all the controversies, all the who's and what's. Yeah, we're going to go through it. So this might be a longer stream than usual, but we usually try to stick it to an hour. But we are streaming in 4K UHD. You got the bandwidth, you got the devices, yeah? Select high into 1080p, go up to 1440p, all the way up to 2160p 4K UHD for the crispiest and the best visual. Now, I do need you all to help me. I need you to help me make sure that the video is coming through really nice and good. And the main thing is I want to make sure that the audio is coming through nice and good. Last week when I heard it, I did ask you a lot about the audio. I was checking my levels and my levels seemed fine and my audio seemed fine, but it was really, really, really kicking up higher than it should have. So, and you guys have got to tell me beforehand, because when I get hyped and I get excited, I'm in the zone. So I need you lot to pick up on these things to help me out. Please let me know how the audio especially sounding, because I want the replay crew that come back, and we get a lot of people watching this back where lengthwise is getting as much views as our normal production videos. So I want to make sure that we get this right for the first time, so that people that watch it, like the replay crew, get a great experience compared to also the live crew that I hear right now, which I really, really appreciate your support. But yeah, we are going all out, man. S22 Plus hasn't been really run that hard this week. We got a pink gold, as you know, from last week. But this, the main SIM card on EE's 4G, 5G network, is in here with my main WhatsApp number. This S22 Ultra in Phantom Black is getting run hard. Not going to lie to you, it is getting run hella hard. So yeah, I'm excited for this one. Should be good. Should be good. Really, 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 really pumped. Pumped for it. And I'm really, really gassed to see what's happening there. We're going to jump into the chat and see what's up with everyone. Come back. And everything seems to be running nice and smooth, like I like it, man. Ain't nobody love it like I like it. You know it. You know it. You know it. You know it. But obviously, we've got to say hi to the SamMobile crew. Make sure that we speak to everyone. Make sure that we say hi to everyone before we delve in and we dive in. We're not going to focus too much on articles, but we will touch base on the videos that we've done, because the videos have been getting hits. And we're going to talk about a lot of stuff. Main one I really want to touch on is definitely this one here. This 45-watt charger controversy of new and old charger. And we are going to debunk it all. Trust me. We're going to debunk it all. Like, we got the receipts. We're going to debunk it all, because you lot seem to be making too much excuses for Samsung barely having any difference between super fast charging and super fast charging 2.0, 25 watts versus 45 watts. So yeah, we're going to get to the bottom of it. Sound is too low. Okay. Okay. So we're saying the sound is too low. All right, let's see. Looking sharp and good, bro. Yep. Sound is too low. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit more in the mic. Okay. Sound is too low. Like your article based on the India release of the S22 Ultra, very nicely put. Really disappointed with the release and the promotions for Indian Samsung variant. Yeah, that's fine. You're not getting Snapdragon though. Can't wait to hear your opinion and decide what to pick between the two. Well, if you've not been following me on Twitter, which I highly recommend you do, because we're going to be referencing a lot to my Twitter as well. We are going to be referencing a lot to my Twitter in regards to findings. Yeah, because I've put a lot of stuff on there. I got a lot of stuff on there. In terms of especially me bookmarking my battery life findings and my journey. So yeah, we're gonna go through that. we're gonna go through that still. Okay, cool. Got that here. That's fine. Let me minimize this and come back. Say hi to whoever's saying that. Okay, so sound is good. I know I'm taking a bit of time on this, yeah, but I do not want to mess up the sound in this one. I don't want to mess up the sound. I want to make sure that the sound is good. So I'm just double checking. I'm just double checking. I've got the NVIDIA broadcast background noise suppression, so you shouldn't hear any background noise. I just want to make sure that the audio, especially people, is on point. That matters to me dearly at the minute. So please, 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 please check the audio for me. The video feed is coming through. I can see it's coming through fine, and it's coming through good. So please just let me know how we're looking when it comes to the audio, please. I wonder why your can't hear is loud for me. Can't wait for the S22 Ultra 256 in green. Yeah, green, baby. Green is back. Green is back. Green is back. Green is back. Woo! We've got 46 concurrent viewers. Okay, so if you guys have given a cosign and you're saying that the audio is good, the video especially is good, and especially the audio is good, all the camera angle switches that we're doing are working lovely and great, right? And everything is looking as it should. We're running through all the scenes. Then yeah, I think we are good to go. We are good to go. Let me check the Chrome browser one, because we're going to go through the videos. Where's Chrome browser? SamMobile. Boom. Check Chrome browser. Yep, Chrome browser is good. Chrome browser is good. We have got all the scenes cut and covered. Yeah, we are good to go, people. We are okay, good to go. Let's check into the chat. Clear everyone's chat first. Since you mentioned Twitter, how's the scroller going for you? Do you feel the 100? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. The 100 is smooth when you're scrolling. Okay for the audio. Sounds great. It's good now as long as your mouth stays in front of the mic. Yeah, that's cool. That's gonna stay in front of the mic. What's your Twitter? It's Lover of Tech BA. I will show the Twitter on the screen. It's Lover of Tech BA because all my findings are in there. So definitely follow me there for all the live updates, especially of the battery stuff and some of the camera samples as well. Is there a setting that needs to be enabled to take advantage of? It's already enabled. It's already enabled. That's why when you put it in, if you check on the video, you put it in, it says super fast charging 2.0. It's already enabled. I enabled it all. The matte black is still fire. Matte green, I'll be honest, matte green. Yeah, everything's working great. The green JLP Libre, okay. Love the Samsung from deep of my heart. Okay, perfect. We can go. Hi, buddy. How are you? I'm good. I'm well. Right, we are good to go. We are good to go. Right, I'm gonna switch it up, and we're gonna go 3 cameras for now. So here we are. This is what we've been using. Let me zoom out a little bit. Let the camera there. This is live, people, so you gotta be patient. This is not pre-recorded. We are doing this nice and live. So here we are. S22 Ultra. Fingerprint sensor works great. Probably one of the best parts. Let me put do not disturb on. Probably one of the best parts. And yeah, we've been running it. And today, if we go into the battery settings, we go to device care, and then we go to, well, no security, so we don't need to optimize. We're going to go into battery. Here we are right now. So far as we started, if we check the last 7 days, all right, we go back to the 12th, which is on a Saturday. It's out of focus. Sorry, my bad. Touch it, bring it, babe. Okay. The best in terms of screen on time that I've had would have been, it wouldn't have been yesterday because I recharged it because I had to go out. yeah, we'll go for it. But yeah, last 7 days. This is where we are right now, and this is our usage right now. Ah, my bad. It's the mic that's annoyingly getting in the way of the autofocus. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's better. Okay, cool. So this is the main phone that we've been running and we've been using. We've been running and using the S22 Ultra. Main SIM is in there, right? So that's been the experience at the minute. And let me go to top down for now. And then let's go to browser. Cool. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna go into Twitter. So as you all have been following, I've bookmarked everything, so hopefully you can all see it, right? Posted this on the 10th. So I did post this on the 10th saying that time to get unpacked. And this is obviously the 10th was on the Thursday last week. Got these two lovely devices in. Did the unboxing videos. We went through that all last week. So on the 12th, which would have been on the Saturday, that's the S22 Plus. But the S22 Ultra, if you see it, I had it off the charger at. We're gonna go straight into battery life. I had it off the charger at 12 p.m. and then obviously took it off the charger at 11 p.m. So this was my usage, and if you see it, I had just over 2.5 hours of screen on time, screen off time, total usage of, let's just say 10 hours with 34% left. Was using it only on 5G, and this was on EE's 5G network in the UK, London. So, this is what I got, right, for how I was using it. Now, the next day, so it wasn't the next day, sorry, the 15th. So the 15th would have been on the Tuesday. So recorded it on Tuesday on the 15th, had it properly set up. And this is what the tweet was. Off the charger 8 minutes ago, Exynos model, full high definition plus, 120 hertz, and adaptive refresh. Okay, so let's go here because we would have, I think I would have done a quote tweet most likely. Okay, let's see. Oh, no, I didn't have a quote tweet. This was my end of day. Okay. And then this is the one here. So on the 15th on a Tuesday, right, I was running this with adaptive brightness on, adaptive refresh 120 hertz on, and I went down to FHD plus, the middle resolution, but I was still running it on 5G. Take note, running it on 5G only, no Wi-Fi, no 4G. I get good signal indoors with 5G, 2-3 bars, and most of the time 4. Cool. When we go to the quote tweet, this is the end of day. This is the end of day tweet where end of day with the S22 Ultra, and I said check the previous tweet, and this is where we ended up. We ended up with basically 12 hours of total usage, 4 hours of screen on time, and that's on 5G. And this was my predominant heavy usage. As you can see, I'm heavy on Twitter, I'm heavy on YouTube. I don't know why TikTok uses a lot of background resources, man. That worries me. TikTok, look, I used TikTok for 1 minute versus 11 minutes on Instagram, and it's using more. Yo, I don't know what's going on with TikTok here, but that thing is hogging background information and resources. Cool. So that is on the Tuesday. So we go back, and this is here. So this is Wednesday. This is this week, right? This was 2 days ago. So it said we started on the S22 Ultra Exynos model, full high definition plus with 120 hertz adaptive, but 4G only, not 5G. Here's where we are. So this is exactly what you see here. I forced the network to use only LTE, long-term evolution 4G, right? Not 5G. Again, same display settings, full high definition plus, adaptive refresh at 120 hertz, and also adaptive brightness. Mostly indoors. No Wi-Fi. We'll come out. And this is the end of the day, right? This, I have to say, was probably my best day in battery life. Here's why. Because from 10 a.m. in the morning that I took it off the charger, and then 10 p.m., 12 hours, near enough 12 hours of usage, 12 minutes under 12 hours, I was left with 24% battery. The red indicator for 15% hadn't come on. Hopefully you guys can hear me because I can see the comments, but I just want to go through this quickly because we're doing a battery life review after 1 week of usage, right? Just under 5 hours of screen on time, total usage 12 hours, basically just under. And as you can see, heavy on Twitter, heavy on YouTube Studio, especially when I'm replying back to all your comments. And again, TikTok. Yo, I feel like deleting TikTok, you know. You're taking up too much. This was the best because when I go back, what you will actually see is that same day, right? Here's the tweet. It says, so I made it to the next day, as in past midnight. As you can see, it's 1:15 midnight into the next day, which is the 17th on a Thursday, which would have been yesterday. So I made it to the next day on the S22 Ultra Exynos model, full high definition plus 120 hertz with 12% left on 4G. As you can see right here, right? And I had 6 hours and almost 20 minutes of screen on time with a total usage of almost 14 and a half hours. As you can see right here, really pushed Twitter, YouTube Studio, and YouTube the hardest out of it all, right? Check that. Now, what I decided to do, right, is, and I noticed is that it's really 5G that's a massive drainer. If you force it to use 4G, you have a better chance of having better battery life. Now, when I went to bed, I said, you know what, with 12% left, now let's do a standby test and see if it makes it, right? And I said the saga goes on, not Sage, the saga goes on. I was hoping with 12% battery left that it was going to last to at least 5% in the morning and then have to charge it, right? But lo and behold, unfortunately, I woke up that same morning. Mind you, I've gone to bed like 12:30 in the morning, midnight. I got up at 6:30 because, again, your boy has a weak bladder. I ain't getting any younger. The bladders are good enough for not alarm clock compared to an alarm clock. And I checked, and the S22 Ultra was off, right? So my advice is, if you're going to bed and you have less than 15% battery, even on 4G, do not expect to wake up and expect your battery to be there. It's not going to be. If you're below 15%, charge it before you go to bed. That was my verdict because I was on 4G. Right. Next, Thursday. Thursday is where I wanted to do things a bit different. Now, Thursday, here's what we had. Thursday, I went back to running QHD. So we're still running forced 4G. We're still running forced 4G. And again, I will get to your comments. So let's just review the battery experience for the week. Forced 4G. And then adaptive brightness, letting the brightness do its thing. Adaptive refresh at 120 hertz. And then we went back to WQHD plus, wide quad high definition plus, 1440p. And then this is how we started our day. 6 minutes past 10 in the morning, literally just off the charger 2 minutes ago, right? Fresh, 99%, 4G. But this day was probably my most intense day. Why? Because earlier than expected, I did 2 updates. Update part 1. Update part 1 at 7:38 p.m., right? Quicker than expected, I had 14% left. And obviously, I said check the previous tweet to check. And the biggest thing out of it was the fact that I used the camera semi-heavy that day, right? So we look into it. You see how the camera's crept in? Half an hour usage on the camera, and that was a mix of everything, including 4K recording on all the sensors, including the selfie. I was taking some early samples for us to gather our first review after a week or two, right? The biggest factor was the fact that the camera was used, and it was used semi-heavy. Relative to that, consistent, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok again. Yo, I'm going to delete TikTok, bruv. But yeah, this is what we had here. We're on 14% with 4.5 hours of screen on time, total usage of 9.5 hours almost. Biggest factor is the battery, the camera, especially if you're shooting 4K 30 frames a second on all 5 camera sensors. Yeah. Now, update part 2 came right after here. This is my final findings from yesterday before this morning, right? Update part 2 is here, where just before 9 p.m., I had a WhatsApp call via video. That was at an international WhatsApp video call. The battery was at 5%, and then yeah, skadoosh. The battery conked. It just passed. Here was me recharging the phone. So it didn't make it the full 12 hours, but more intensive stuff like the camera, WhatsApp video call did die. Now, the general consensus is this. Now, I'm going to go to the top down for this one. Please tell me it's not frozen. Hold on. Let me just turn on YouTube here. Check it on the TV. This is sometimes the technical difficulties that you face with live streaming, sadly. Um, yeah, I don't know why it's doing this. Is it back? Are we back? Please tell me we're back. Yeah, I think we're back. I think we're back. I'm gonna watch it here to make sure that the stream is coming through properly as well. Let me see. Yeah, yeah, we're coming through nice. I don't know why it froze. Everything's looking fine here. I don't know why it froze. But yeah, please. That's been my findings with the battery. So my verdict with the battery is this: that this S22 Ultra is a 5 to 6 hour screen on time. And to get the best battery mix with a good experience is use FHD. Go into the settings, go to connections, go to mobile, force it to use 4G LTE. Force it to use 4G LTE. 5G is not worth it. It's just regardless of how conservative you are, and it may be just me, but when you force it to just use 4G, the phone feels cooler to the touch. I noticed when I was using it on 5G, the phone, it didn't feel hot, but I felt it to be a bit warmer to the touch than usual, even when it was idle. So 5G is a workhorse drain in the background. Force it to 4G, then go to your display. Obviously, turn it into dark mode. You know, obviously, you got that. Turn it into dark mode. And by all means, turn off adaptive brightness, disable extra brightness, and just manage the brightness yourself. Yeah? But for me, adaptive brightness does a great job. That's my opinion. By all means, you can go to 60 hertz, but why would, I don't know. It's up to you. You want to save more battery, go to 60 hertz, but I'm using adaptive refresh all the way through. And then in terms of resolution, drop it down to FHD+. I've left it in QHD because I'm doing one more test where today I'm not using a camera because I can't really use the camera to test it because there's red warning winds outside today. That's just really, really crazy, unfortunately. So, yeah. And obviously screen on time, timeout and whatnot. And that, to me, personally, is what's going to give you the best chance of having a good experience of a nice, fluid phone. And also, what else? Good battery life, where you're going to get close to... Wow. This is terrible. This is terrible. Don't know what's going on. I think I'm back. Don't know what's going on. But everything says green. It's just saying excellent, and it's just backing out. I don't know what's going on, people. I don't know what's going on, but I think we are back. Apologies, apologies. Just keep an eye on this bad boy. Let's see if that works. Right, I think we're back. I'm watching it on the TV here to make sure that we're streaming properly. I've dropped the bitrate down a bit, but everything's green. Nothing's going red. I don't know what's going on. So bear with me. Thanks for the patience. Right. Um. Okay. Cool. So that's our over 1 week review of the battery life, and we're gonna go back. Yes, Mr. Trenton Marshall. What's good, Trent? Thanks for joining. Sounds good. Yep. You should turn up your volume a bit. Nah, we're just gonna keep it this way because last time it just got too loud. Yep. Okay. So again, follow me. It's an internet issue. I don't know. I don't know why my internet during the day can be such a hit and miss. People, apologies. Um. So again, do follow me on Twitter, Lover of Tech BA. As I showed you, that's where you're going to be getting all your live updates in regards to my usage of the S22 Ultra. So yeah, follow me here, Lover of Tech BA. Follow SamMobile as well, for sure, on Twitter, as you can see, and also follow me on there as well. So yep. And as of today, where's today? As of today, this is where we started off at. We started at 8:45 in the morning. Here's what we're running, as stated, and also, yeah. So I'll be reporting back. And so far, we're doing okay. We're doing better. We are doing better. Okay. Trading my S10 Plus for the S22 Ultra. Nice, well done. That's a free upgrade, so nice. Is there a setting that needs to be enabled to get the advantage? Yeah, I've already enabled it. How's the video portrait mode? Not fully tested it yet. I'm gonna be honest with you, not fully tested it yet. S10 Note 10 worth buying. The normal Note 10, yeah, kind of is. I'll be honest, because it's the only small Note that you can buy. So I would say, yeah, if you can get a good one in good condition, a small Note device has a place. What do you reckon of the silver one? You mean the white one? The white one is nice. Got the Phantom Black, nice. What do you think about the ability to customize the colors by Samsung? Yeah, they're good. Yeah, the color theme. I guess it doesn't matter that they ran out of 45-watt chargers. I'm glad you finally using a standard for the PD. 45, good job on the Ultra. Yeah, it does. Yeah, same as TikTok. You know what? I'm glad you got rid of the Fold 3 to get back onto the Note 22 Ultra. Yep, the king is back. I like that one. It says, I just joined. I've been told that there's an option to change from fast charging to super fast. There isn't, and I'm going to show you right now. There isn't. Trent, did you get your shipping info yet? Yep, got it this morning. Nice. Which one did you go for, Trent? Okay. Does the native Google messages have the limitations? Play Store version of Note 20 Ultra? I'm not sure. Dino got Ben for being crispy. Yep, yeah, we're back. What's the issue? Missed everything, I guess. What does Samsung check when you trade in? I'm not too sure. What they check when they trade in. Okay, right. Let me check the settings to show you that in battery and device care. Sorry. Yeah. Let me check. Cool. So we're gonna switch to the top down here. As you can see, yeah, caught in 4K. This is the settings right here that we said. 1, 2, 3. This was all enabled, and I'm going to show you in our video that that's exactly what we did. That's exactly what we did, right? Here is the charger that was used. Okay, now there's this whole thing going on that, oh, if you use the new charger, it's going to get you faster charging speeds. It's not, people. Fine. If this is the older one that was meant to be working with the Note 10 Plus and the Note 20 and the S20 Ultra, right? If you look at the charging differences, got it right here. I've got the receipts. I've got it right here. People are saying you used the wrong cable. This is that. You didn't. This is the difference, right? Super fast charging, 1.0, 2.0. Okay. And then you can also see that the cable is thicker as well. Do you see that? This cable is slightly thicker because it supports the 5 amps compared to the 3 amps. Yeah. That's the one that we used. We didn't use any of the defective stuff. Nothing. No one's trying to run some fake test here. 5 amps right there. Okay. Spec for spec, this old charger is no different to this new one that Samsung have. This new one that Samsung have, yeah, it's not in stock. And I promise you, I've got time. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna compare this old one supposedly to this new one, and you will realize you will get no difference in speed. You will get no difference in speed. You are going to be even more disappointed when you realize that this new one is not going to get you any more speed difference, right? All of this was toggled off. Protect battery where it caps at 85%. Everything was toggled on. Every form of fast charging was toggled on. And when we plugged it in on the video, you saw it. It said super fast charging 2.0. Right? So I need people to just understand that your expectations of Samsung charging this phone faster will be equally as disappointed. Because we were equally just like thinking, what the hell? We should have at least got 50 minutes to full charge. We're going to go to Chrome right here. Because these are the videos that we did. We did One UI 4.1, which is now close to 100K views. It's about to hit 90K views. We'll talk about One UI 4.1 as the last subject to really take things up. Where are we? Well, we're on 48 minutes already. Okay. Let me drink a bit of water. We're doing a live review. Okay. One UI 4.1. Here. Let's get rid of this ad. Why do we have YouTube Premium on our account? Let's drop it down to 1080p so it's easy to buffer. I'm going to show you right here. Right here. Just so you can see the receipts for yourself, because you lot seem to think someone's doing something fake on this channel, and we don't do that, right? What does it say here? Zoom in for yourself. We're streaming in 4K, so you should be able to see it. This is the S21 Ultra on the left. And what does the S21 Ultra say? It says super fast charging. Yeah? And it's only shown a 7-minute difference compared to it being on 2% in aeroplane mode. As I was switching the S22 Ultra into aeroplane mode, right, on 3%, what does it say right here? Super fast charging 2.0, 60 minutes. It's working with the 45-watt charger, new or old people. And we are going to buy this new one. That's when it comes in stock directly from Samsung. And we will do an article and we will do a video of this supposedly old 45-watt charger that's not meant to really do anything compared to this supposed new one that's meant to all of a sudden magically give you the super fast charging speeds at 2.0 at 45 watts. Don't worry, we'll wait. I've got time. I've got time. Because one thing about me is I do love doing these charging tests. I do love doing these charging tests. I think these charging tests are important. Fast charging matters to me. Like, I value fast charging personally. We go, split. And this is what we have here. Like I said, bought this, it's official. And then you can see the difference in the charging cables, thickness, and also the charging plugs, right? There is not much difference. We're trying to help you lot, and we're trying to say, save yourself the money, use your old 25-watt charger if you've still got it, or just buy the 25-watt charger. Don't spend money on the 45-watt and only getting near enough, no difference. So yeah, that was our battery charging test. And if you guys don't really know much about battery charging technology, right? It's a mix of voltage, ampage to final output, which is wattage. But it's how these batteries in here are formatted with the circuitry and how it takes in the wattage, right? Samsung are still using a single cell battery formation. Yes, it's a large battery at 5,000 milliamps, but it's still a single cell. It's not dual cell. taking in higher ampage with lower voltage split over two batteries that are near enough charging fast at the same time in a smaller capacity that don't need to dramatically slow down at the end, or they don't need to slow down at any stage of the charging cycle at 15, 20, 30, 45, 1 hour and beyond. Yeah, so that means the upper limit of what this can do is still going to be 25 watts with the super fast charging at 25 watts. This 45 watts only does something very, very decent at the beginning, first 30 minutes of a discrepancy difference of 5 to what percentage? 7%. And as you can see, the cable right there even says it. Focus. 5 amps. This was a big point of controversy this week. And all we were trying to do was help you lot not burn your money through. That's what we were trying to do. We're trying to help you lot not burn your money through. Great response is the One UI 4.1, which we'll talk about at the end. We did the same test for the S22 Plus, pretty much the same thing. In fact, when it got to the 45-minute mark, the 25-watt charger was exactly the same as the 45-watt charger. They were both on 89%. Both of these won 89%. We will set the record straight. I'm getting a bit in my feelings a little bit, so you could probably hear it in my tone. Fine. But I don't mind. I don't mind. I want to put this out there that we will debunk it. Because what we're actually doing is we don't do rumor mill stuff. We don't put fake content out there. Yeah, we're trying to actually test these products and showcase the best of Samsung always and give you the latest news in the world of Samsung daily, weekly, monthly. Right, we've got a lot lined up for you. We're going out of a way to go to a different country in Spain for Barcelona Mobile World Congress to cover all that's new with Samsung over there. Bring it to you like we did in CES and like what I do in the studio, right? So when we do these tests, we're not doing these tests to purely just get lots of views. We're trying to put it out there to help you lot. We're almost at 100 concurrent viewers. This is our highest attendance stream. We really appreciate it. Go check it out. And if you're asking for battery life, you need to replay it. You missed it, Omar. Sorry. So here we are. We will do the follow-up video, follow-up article when this charger comes in stock, and we'll do the comparison video. But what we are telling you, spec for spec, we've checked it. This old 45-watt charger that supposedly we've got here that's not really meant to be the correct one, you will not get any faster charging speeds compared to this new 45-watt charger that is meant to be sold directly from Samsung, which is not in stock. So do with that information with what you want. We've gone through a detailed look at the battery life of the S22 Ultra after 8 days, 1 week basically. And then obviously 7 days as of yesterday, 1 week. And we're doing day number 8 today. So I will report back. Follow me on Lover of Tech BA so you get all the details on there as well. And also follow us at SamMobiles on Twitter, fully verified, so you know it's us. And now we've done the battery life. We are talking about the charging speeds. We are talking about the charging speeds. We've done the charging test video. And we will continue this and we'll do a comprehensive test. Come again with this new charger once we get it. But don't hold your breath. You're not going to get faster charging speeds. Cool. 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 All right. We're going to switch to. Oh, let me drink a bit of water. Mm. All right. Here we are. Apologies. 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 What do we have? As usual, no one's here to help, which is cool. We are generationally stacked together S21 Ultra, S22 Ultra, S21, S22 Plus, and the base model S21. We don't have the S21 Plus, but it should stand in the gap for it within the meantime. So here we have it right here. And I did take these lot out and I did shoot them outdoors yesterday when I had about 30 minutes or so. Um, how's it going, battery life? Hey, we've gone through battery life. That was the most important thing. Try and join these streams earlier, and then you get all the news. So go back and rewatch it, and you get all the news for battery life. We're gonna move on to, after talking about the charging test. We're gonna talk about One UI 4.1 and take it from there. Is there a difference between the Samsung Google hybrid preloaded app Play Store version S21 series? I don't know. I wonder why everyone does not put back screen to take selfie in good camera like selfie, huh? Okay. Um. Oh, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Yeah. How's the battery life? Again, I've gone through that. We're not going through that again. Basically, it's a 5 to 6 hour screen on time. Best way to get good battery life: use FHD plus 1080p. You can leave it on adaptive refresh rate. You can leave adaptive brightness on. If you drop those down, you're going to get even more. Make sure you force the network settings to use 4G. Be light on the camera, especially when you're recording in 4K. And you should get over 6 hours of screen on time and total usage of more than 12 hours. Total usage will probably be 14 and a half hours, close to 15 hours. If you have battery that is less than 15% before you sleep, it will not last through the night. Charge it. That's the battery verdict. Um, yeah, I bought the 25 watt. Thank you, bro. No problem. Good. Dual cell configurations are still quite rare. Yeah, of course. Just a handful of Chinese phones that use it at the moment. Yes, of course. Besides the difference between the 25 watt and the 45 watt time on my Note 10 Plus, very little, more than 10 minutes. Yeah. I doubt Samsung have improved the fast charging tech since. Nope. S22 Plus battery life, please. I've not used it as hard, so it's been a 2 day phone. Because I've not been pushing it as hard, it's got my business line. That's got my personal line where I get most of my phone calls and most of my calls come in. That's got my business line with Vodafone on 5G, but I get mostly 4G, so I use 4G. The S22 Plus on very, very light usage because I've been pushing the S22 Ultra the hardest. This has been a 2 day phone. So take that for what it is. It doesn't mean the battery life is better. Once I'm verdict with this, I will switch my main SIM in here and push this equally as hard. And I'm sure near enough is going to be the same. A 5 to 6 hour screen on time phone. Let me see if we can get that down. Ambijit. So, oh, do not disturb. Uh, no, that's device care. Okay. As you can see, very, very, very light usage. If we go to the last 7 days, uh, 3.5 hours from the 12th of Feb. Three, yeah, yeah, five, almost 5 hours. Yeah, I've been very light on this because I've been pushing the S22 Ultra more. The best I got was this, and yeah, I was pretty much left with not, yeah. I don't think it tells you the percentage, but yeah, if you don't push it, it's a 2 day phone. But that's with all of them. If I'm going to be very honest with you. Whew. Okay, so here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Could you download the Accu battery firm from Play Store and check what does that do? What current is actually coming in? Oh, okay, right. I'll check it next time, but I'm not going to be doing that now. Which chipset is best? We don't have the we don't have the Snapdragon. We're using Exynos, so we couldn't tell you. Also, could you check the actual wattage the battery is charging via the USB? Ah, all these variables, I don't know how to really check them properly. I'm gonna have to do more investigating because I don't want these things to slow down the charging speeds. Is the adaptive refresh working? Is it going down to 1 hertz as claimed? Um, I get 24 hertz on this. I get 24 hertz on a 20. Okay, let's try and enable it. Let's try and enable it. So what you're gonna see is developer options, refresh rate. Show refresh rate. So when I toggle this, as you can see, I'm gonna change it. I don't know what's going on, but for me, for the S22 Plus, when I enable the developer options to show the refresh rate, if I'm leaving it still, the refresh rate goes down to 24 hertz. It doesn't go down to 10. And I don't know how accurate this is. I don't know what other app to use. I don't know how accurate this is. But the minute I touch it, it goes back to 120. So if you see, leave it, and it goes back down to 24 hertz. Touch it, scroll, and it says 120. Leave it, and it ramps down to 24 hertz, right? That's what the S22 Plus is showing me. Don't know if this is accurate or not, but when I show the refresh rate, this is what it takes me through. So, let's go. Show refresh rate. Okay, so here, I'm going to disable it here. But when we go to the S22 Ultra, developer options, we go to refresh rate, we enable it. Yeah, I seem to be getting 24 hertz as well. So we're testing these live. We are testing these live. So yeah, as you can see, when they're still, we're gonna leave it still for a minute. We're gonna leave it still for a minute. Man, you guys need some chat mods. Yeah, we do. The thing is, look, I'm not even gonna get into it. No, everyone's scared to join me on the stream to help moderate in it. So it's not really. What can I do? I tell them, I tell the guys in the team, jump on the stream, come in the chat, moderate, help, encourage, but no one's bothered in it. So I'm gonna have to hold down the stream on my own. But that's gonna be for another discussion. What grade would you give the battery life? I would give it a B. I would give it a B. I would give it a B. Because you do have to work around it. You can't just leave it out of the box and hope for the best. If you're running 5G, good luck. I'll give it a B personally. I'm very curious about the display brightness outdoors. It's excellent. It's excellent. If you leave the adaptive brightness on or you toggle it off and then you put extra brightness on, the display brightness outdoors is amazing. Do you have an iPhone? Toe tapping indicators reaction. I don't use an iPhone, people. I have an iPhone, but I don't use it. Hi, what percentage come out of the box for the S22 Ultra? Does it really matter? What about the throttling though? Not tested that. I don't really do much mobile gaming, but yeah. What does it say for the battery health percentage on AccuBattery? It's this guy's is new. It's not an old phone. The battery health is going to be 100%. Does it help that your battery health, etc. change? Nah, very educative. Appreciate it. Okay. I have the S21 Ultra. Yeah, we've got the S21 Ultra here. Still great. I actually prefer the design of the S21 Ultra, but just saying. Question: what was the super fast charging toggle on? Yes, it was on. We showed it already. We're not going back to show it again. What do you think about Apple? Do you think Apple are good with optimizing back? We're not talking about Apple. AccuBattery can show incoming current details from the chargers. Okay, cool. We'll try that next time. We'll try that when we debunk the new one when we get the new charger. How what percentage comes out of the box for the charge? What difference does it make? Even OnePlus 10 Pro is going down to 1 hertz. Why the Samsung limit it to 24 hertz? Hope this can be fixed by a software update. Well, I don't know if this is how people are measuring it, but as you can see, that's what I'm getting. This is what I'm getting when I go into developer options, enable and show the refresh rate. It's going down to 24 hertz, but obviously when you touch it, bring it back, bust the RAMs, it does go down to 24 hertz. So I don't know. This is all I can show you. This is what I'm showing you right now. So take it for what it is. This is what we're showing you. That's what we're getting right now. Let's drink a bit of water. Switch. Turn it over now. Switch. Turn around now. Switch. Turn it over now. Switch. All right. All right. So yeah, that's what we're getting. We're getting 24 hertz. So take that for what it is. Take that for exactly what it is. Whew. Oakley dokley, people. Again, we've not really been pushing the S22 Plus all that hard, and that should be a good indication that if you are a very, very light user, you're using it as a, you're not going as hard with it. This has been a 2-day phone, but that's generally because I've just not been pushing it as my main phone. I've been trying to balance both, but honestly, this is the one I've been pushing real hard because this is where the expectations lie. Because it is impressive that they've been able to put a 5,000 milliamp hour battery into a phone that does have the S Pen built in, i.e., this. There's two ways you can already see what this Note 22 notes. There's two ways to look at this phone. This phone is two things. It's either the Note 21 Ultra that is 6 months late because we were meant to get it in August 2021 and we didn't, but it's come with all the benefits of 2022 in terms of specs, camera hardware, software, or this is the Note 22 Ultra that was meant to come out August 2022, but it's 6 months early and it's coming out now, right? I think it's better to see it that way. This is the Note 22 Ultra, 6 months early, but with the S22 Ultra name. And that's it, people. And apart from that, it's a great phone. It's a good upgrade from the Note 20 Ultra because you can do the QHD. Oh, I think we're back. I hope we're back. Yep. I hope we're back. Yep, we are. Okay, cool. So sorry again, just had to um so yeah, this is pretty much our week review. One UI 4.1. So we did our One UI 4.1 video about phone software information. One UI 4.1. And when we did our video on One UI 4.1, we pretty much said that it's an incremental upgrade, but overall, man, you lot love one. Like anything we put on One UI, you lot. I don't know what's going on. Really do not know what's going on. Okay, cool. We're gonna wrap this up and basically say this, right? Go watch our One UI video. We'll put all the videos that we discussed this week. Go watch our One UI video. Apologies for all the glitches with the internet. It's been an enemy in progress, but we'll just say this: that the biggest upgrade that you're gonna notice about One UI 4.1 is definitely RAM Plus. Now, Samsung doesn't allow you to disable RAM Plus, right? You're not able to disable RAM Plus, but what it does allow you to do is pick the quantity to extend your internal storage as virtual RAM for your normal RAM. Now, just bear in mind, this is not going to be as fast and as stable as normal system LPDDR5 RAM. And again, we don't know the negative implications of how it slows down your internal UFS 3.1 storage. And also bearing in mind, because you can't fully disable it, if you select it, it's going to prompt you to restart your phone as well, right? We're going to ask you to watch our One UI video so we can wrap up the stream because it's just been glitching too much. This is the biggest upgrade, control over RAM Plus, which is not something that you had. It was mandatory stuck at 4 gigabytes on One UI 4.0. You couldn't disable it, and especially you couldn't change the quantity amount. So this is what you can do with One UI 4.1. amongst other things that are very, very minimal. We highly recommend you just go and watch our One UI 4.1 video right here on SamMobile on YouTube. Again, thank you for all the support. We've been having a great month so far. We will have all the reviews and stuff, especially specific for the S22 Ultra next week. Watch the One UI 4.1 video. Watch the S22 Ultra charging test. We will follow it up and order the new charger once it comes in stock directly from Samsung and compare it to the supposedly old charger and let you guys know that don't get your hopes up. You will not get faster charging speeds. And also we did the same for the S22 Plus. We'll follow up with the S22 Plus. Overall, it's been great. Overall, it's actually my favorite out of the two. I do prefer this one. Overall, like I said, my expression hasn't changed. This is the nicest phone I've held and used, the S22 Plus. I would probably say it's probably more worth it to upgrade and get the Ultra, but hey, I think this is the Goldilocks and it's stuck in middle really, really well. So more testing to come. But yeah, that's the wrap up. Let's jump back into the chat and say hi and bye to everyone, and appreciate everyone's patience. It's been a good stream, regardless of all the glitches that we've been having. It's been a good stream. I've still enjoyed it thoroughly, and yeah, thank you also for the biggest turnout. Thank you for the biggest turnout. This is the biggest in terms of concurrent viewers that we've had. In terms of the viewers, we almost hit 100 viewers, and really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Okay, so do you like the lineup? S22 Plus is my favorite one. Yeah, it is my favorite one. Speakers I've not really tested as much, but I will test it and we'll give feedback of that come the full review. Any tests of switching from iPhone? Any tips on switching from iPhone? You'll be fine, honestly. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna enjoy it more. Trust me. Love from India. Yep. Changing color pits. Yes, it's still slow. We showed it in our video. It's the same. Does the notification panel has any stuttering? Nah, not from what I've noticed. It seems fine. Seems fine. I don't see any stuttering. It seems fine. Unless you meant something different. Best to test the RAM feature. Yeah, we will. We're doing that. When will you have the review of the standard S22? We don't have a review unit of the S22, unfortunately. We've just got the S22 Plus and S22 Ultra. We're still going to wait for the base S22 at 6.1 inches. We did ask for it straight away, but hey, we don't have it, unfortunately. Definitely turn this feature on the S21 Ultra and One UI 4.1 drops. We don't know when One UI 4.1 was going to drop on the other devices, if it will drop at all. But One UI 4.1 at the minute is just exclusive to the S22 series. S22 Ultra, S22 Plus, and S22. Use Smart Switch by Samsung. Yeah, that's it. Smart Switch does the job. You know exactly, and you'll be fine. Right, people, we're going to wrap this up, and we will talk more S22 Plus next week. Watch out for my updates. Follow me on Twitter, Lover of Tech BA, and then you'll get all the updates in live battery performance. It's been me. Been a bit crazy, not because of the technical difficulties, it's more just because my internet just wasn't behaving. So apologies for that. Hopefully you still get a great stream playback. Appreciate your patience. Thank you all for sticking. Thank you for giving us our highest concurrent viewers. Almost close to 100 viewers joined on here. That is so dope. That is amazing. Really love to see it, man. Really love to see it. Yeah, we got up to 93 people. We had 93 people on the stream. That's amazing. We really appreciate that. At the peak, we had 93 people join the stream. That's the highest we've ever had, and we're gonna keep going higher and higher, man. Let me know what you think of the 3-camera setup. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it gave you like a proper live high quality production. Watching it in 4K, high sound quality as well, and also allowing you to engage in the chat, and then hopefully answering as many questions as possible. How's the battery on the base? We don't have it. Gary Explains has the RAM boost swap pin. S21 is king of RAM. Yeah, cool. All right, people. Have a good one. We'll catch you in the next one. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Easy.